Hey everyone, a Thursday update, and a big Thursday update it is. A Thursday night NFL football coming your way on the eve of the conference championships in college football. And of course, all our picks will be out today. We'll tell you about those, and then we got a couple big ones. We're going to have a hell of a day in the NFL. I'll tell you that right now. Love the NFL. I know there's 6 teams on a bye, but there's a lot of opportunity in the NFL this weekend. And I think there's some really good opportunity on Saturday in a couple of the games. That being said, let's tune our attention into free plays. There's 6 of them on Doc's Gridiron Six Pack. Myself and Griffin Murphy, right here on this channel. Tune in. Last week was only our second losing week out of 11 weeks on the show, and we're 66% against the spread on the year. 3 college conference championship games and 3 NFL games, broken down with free picks on that show, and a few extra goodies too. Team total, some props thrown in there. Just loosey-goosey, candid, raw, unfiltered to a certain degree. Still is family entertainment, but tune in. All right. Thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. Dallas is taking on Seattle tonight. A couple different ways to look at this game. I don't like Thursday night and Monday night games. I rarely put them out as premium plays. Maybe 1 out of every 10. We've had a good record on Monday Night Football this year, but we don't put out very many because these games are always difficult to figure out. Unders are dominating on Monday Night Football, 13-1? Unders in prime time are over 70%. The total in this one's 47.5. Dallas laying 8.5. I can't trust Seattle on the road. Now, Seattle is a team I'm putting this disclaimer up front. They're a team that stymies me anytime I go for or against them. Pete Carroll, every time I see him, I want to punch a TV screen. This guy just beats me 6 ways from Sunday, but I think they're in big trouble here. I'm going to lay it with Dallas. Remember, this is a free play. We're not unloading, the kids' college funds on this game. It's a free pick. If I thought it was worth a big stretch and some big money, I'd be putting it out as a premium play. But Dallas has a way of beating up kind of weaker teams, especially at home. Dallas is just beating the piss out of people in this stadium. I mean, they are. I mean, you can't deny that. And, there's some matchup problems here offensively for Seattle. Add in the fact it's not really a short week for them because they played Thanksgiving last week where they got housed big time by San Francisco. San Francisco beat them in every single aspect of that game. Offensive, defensive, special teams, and Pete Carroll got his ass coached off. And Geno Smith got banged up. He's not 100%. He's going to play tonight. You may see Drew Lock tonight. And if that happens, that's going to be turnover central. Because they're going to be playing from behind, and Locke, who hasn't seen a lot of action this year, he's a human turnover machine. That's why Denver got rid of him. He's got a good arm, got gun for an arm, set a lot of SEC records. Well, we're not in Missouri anymore. This is a big time. But I think Dallas just gets the best of them. I do. I think they pull away late. They show no signs of not letting up on the gas when they're getting up big on people. You saw what they did against Washington. Seattle has been wishy-washy on the road this year. They lost it to Bengals. They got absolutely blown out of the stadium against Baltimore about 3 weeks ago. I mean, they didn't even score a touchdown. And that was a game where Harbaugh knew and his defensive coordinator knew that Geno Smith does not do well under pressure. And he had probably the worst game of the year. Well, what's Dallas? Dallas cranks up the heat. Dallas gets after the quarterback. It's going to be a problem for them and probably some turnovers. Geno Smith throw an interception, good prop bet. But I'm willing to lay it with Dallas here tonight. I think they get it done big. I think they win by double digits. And I don't usually, you guys who follow me, I don't like big numbers in the NFL. I like teasing, like Seattle up to be 14 and a half at this point. That's over like 5 fall numbers, but I can't trust them. I can't. So I'm just going to lay it, leave the same game teaser alone. Going to leave the total alone. We tried the total on Monday night to go over. How'd that work out for us for free? Okay, I've learned about primetime overs. But, Dallas could have close to 40 points in this game if they wanted to. It's just, I just don't see how Seattle, with the matchups, especially against this defense, I don't see how they put up a lot of points. Now, one thing that Seattle does have, Seattle has a future superstar at cornerback in this Witherspoon kid. He's a real deal. He's playmaker. What's he do? He covers slot receiver. Who's the slot receiver for Dallas? Oh, here, let me help you. CD Lamb. I think Lamb will have under the 85 yards tonight. And I think Cooks will go over his 38. And that's climbing. Because I just noticed that the FanDuel on the prop market, we have a couple of props in this game that are really good props over on the website. But I noticed that Cooks opened up at 38.5. It's still sitting there at FanDuel. DraftKings has got it up to 40.5 now. 41.5, as a matter of fact. Let me look. Now it's up to 41.5. It's gone up 3 yards since in the last hour and a half. Because it's going to open up Cooks. Lamb's going to be tough to find open. As good as receiver as he is, this kid's a real deal. I just think Cooks is going to have a bigger night than Lamb. For what it's worth, we're just sitting around here having actually a glass of chocolate milk. All-American breakfast. Taking a piss over a fence post. That's what I would do. Over at the website, we have a 6-unit college basketball small conference hidden gem of the month on a 2-pack tonight. Go get yourself a winner. Go get yourself a winner. We've identified one. Actually 2. But we got a 6 and a 2 unit. It's an 8-unit card. Let's go. Let's go. In the NFL, we will have at least a 4-pack on Sunday with a 7-unit top play. There's a game that's going to be a blowout that no one's talking about. In my opinion. Everything sets up for a blowout. And there's a lot of surprises in the NFL on a weekly basis. I don't think this is going to be one of them. To anybody that's looking at the numbers and it's a sharp handicapper. General public, yeah. Odds makers, they left the door open a little bit. I'm going to kick it wide open. And then on Saturday, we're going to be having at least a 3-pack with a 6-unit top play in the SEC championship game. And we may have a Friday night play. Not for sure yet. Still looking at those games on Friday. That Oregon game's approaching double digits now. Damn it. You think Washington? What do you think? I don't know. I know one thing. It's the last Pac-12 championship football game ever, and that's a shame. Doc Sports place to be.